So record store day happened yesterday, and unfortunately, I was making up hours at work. Hey guys, how you doing? Nick here, and I've been sick. So that's why my voice sounds a little funky right now. But yeah, I haven't done a video in a long time, and I figured now was a good time to do it. And I just did some recording for a independent video game, and my voice is gonna be in this game. So once I get more details, I will definitely post up a video soon. If not, I'll just share the trailer. So I'm really excited, and it's a good opportunity for me. Also, Emerald City Comic Con happened, and it was a good time. I just mostly hung out with friends. I didn't volunteer this year. However, I did go to BobaCon Toys, and I got me vintage Lando Calrissian. So yeah, that will go with my Star Wars collection, which is really nice. And also, I've been loving building model kits lately, and that's all I've been doing really in my spare time. So I got the Thousand Sunny from One Piece to put together, and this is the 15th year anniversary edition, which is cool. But otherwise, nothing really worth opening and showing off except for records. Yes, aside from like geeky stuff, you know, I collect music. I am a music maniac. And I'm going to go ahead and share these with you because I figured even though I should show off the stuff that I got at Record Store Day, even though I worked, so like I wasn't really able to find much. I found a lot though. I'm gonna cheat a little, and I'm gonna show you guys what I found on Friday also. You ever peruse stuff at Goodwill or Value Village, and sometimes you find some real gold, and sometimes you just find whatever. Lately, I've been looking around at 45s and finding singles and stuff like that from the 1980s, 70s, 60s, you name it. And I came up with some pretty cool ones, so let me show you. So I got the Devil Inside single by NXS, with the B-side is On the Rocks, which is unavailable on LP. Now let me tell you, I listened to this, and unfortunately it's warped. But Michael Hutchins' voice is perfect on it, but the music in the background is all... So it sounds just as devilish, if not more devilish. So rest in peace, Mike, and good job. This one made me really excited. I got Prince and the Revolution, Let's Go Crazy, and the B-side is one of my personal favorite songs, Erotic City. Up next is a find that I didn't think I would ever find, but this is still pretty darn cool, is I Just Can't Stop Loving You by Michael Jackson with Sieda Garrett. Oh, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, dear. Let's see, and the B-side is Baby Be Mine, which is really awesome. Of course, produced by Quincy Jones. I found also the Eurythmics single of Missionary Man, and also the B-side is Take Your Pain Away. Love the Eurythmics. I have a bunch of their stuff on vinyl. Now this one was kind of cool. This is from the soundtrack to Vision Quest. So it's Madonna, Crazy For You, but the B-side is No More Words by Berlin, which I love Berlin, and oh yeah, Berlin is great. So I had to have a little bit of Madonna in my collection. Don't judge, I like her. I found Like a Surgeon by Weird Al Yankovic. Yes, an actual single of that, and the B-side is Slime Creatures from Outer Space. So gotta have my Weird Al fix somewhere. My laptop's making crazy noises. Should I be concerned? Nah. Okay, it's cool on its jets now. There we go. Another one that I found, which is a personal favorite of mine, is Come Dancing by the Kinks, and the B-side is Destroyer, so gotta love the Kinks. Love the Kinks. And then this one was actually really funny. I didn't even think I'd ever find this. But here is Earache My Eye, featuring Alice Bowie, which is, you know, classic Cheech and Chong. And the other song is Turn That Thing Down. And then finally, which will segue into the next bit, is I Just Called to Say I Love You by Stevie Wonder, the fantastic and wonderful Stevie Wonder. And the B-side is the instrumental version to the song, which is just as brilliant. So moving on with that, I did find some full-length records. This is the original Musiquarium 1 by Stevie Wonder, and it is a double record. So it's got Ribbon in the Sky, That Girl, Do I Do, Superstition, you know, all the classics. So, ooh, and Master Blaster Jammin', Sir Duke. Next on the chopping block, we have we have a comedy record, Monty Python's Matching Tie and Handkerchief, which of course, artwork by Terry Gilliam. Gilliam is God. And then just for giggles, I haven't dropped the needle on it, and I probably will sometime soon. I found here are 4 exciting all-new action-adventure stories. Star Trek. And boy, does it look cheesy, but it looks fun. It looks just, yeah. I mean, I had to. I never thought I could find a copy of this, especially at like a Goodwill. But the Inside Story album by Grace Jones. And the quality of the vinyl was really good. There's barely even a scratch on it, and it sounded beautiful playing it. And speaking of beautiful, we have Berlin, the Pleasure Victim album. Which, you know, riding on the metro and all that jazz. And from Necropolis, the music and horror memorabilia website by the fantastic Miles Jones, I bought a couple albums off of him, some records, some CDs and stuff, and this time I found something that I didn't think I'd find locally, and this is the Paniac single to Pig. It's the Japanese import, and it's in fantastic condition. It still has the obi to it, and it's got 5 tracks, making it about 25 minutes of music, and Steve White does guitar on Paniac, and it's off of one of the first Pig albums I ever picked up, and it's still one of the most important, influential bands of my time. Raymond Watts is just amazing. So, yeah. Pig rules. Okay, so, once again, like I said, I didn't have much time. I got off work at 8:30, and I ran to the quickest place that I could. And I went to Spin Cycle Records, which Spin Cycle is my ¡1 go-to place for records, and the people there are super awesome, super nice. Unfortunately, I was looking for the latest Residence release for Record Store Day, as well as Cheap Trick, because I heard that they had a vinyl of like variation or various tracks from like the 70s to now, maybe B-sides or something like that, or different takes. Couldn't find any of those. However, I totally lucked out, and I found an England import to the Destroyer album by Alec Empire, and this thing is a beast. This was the first Alec Empire solo record I ever picked up, well, on CD. And yeah, I just like his stuff. Actually, if you backtrack, look up tetronaut.com, I interviewed Alec, and he's a super nice guy, and I'm a big fan of ATR. And we got the inside sleeve. Well, it's just kind of like a mini poster, really, liner notes and all that. And this actually turns out to be a double record. So you got this bad boy right here, you know, other side, yada yada yada, and yeah, it's beautiful. Regular black vinyl, and I fucking love this album. Up next we have Mike and the Melvins. Yes, I wasn't expecting to see it on Record Store Day, but I'm glad that I did. Sub Pop released Mike Patton and the Melvins doing an album together called, I do believe, 3 Men and a Baby, and named after a Hollywood classic. It has a little gold sticker on the front that says the Loser Edition, which is the first run colored vinyl and MP3 download. So let's go ahead and take a look-see at that, shall we? My laptop's gonna explode, I just know it. And of course, like a dork, I keep the stickers and everything, and yada yada yada. Yep. Well, here it is, Mike and the Melvins, and this is the fold-out gate. All the artwork. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So let's see what color vinyl this is. Ooh. And it's a nice milky white vinyl. Cool. Can't wait to drop the needle on this. And finally, I got really excited and immediately didn't even flinch. I just went, I'm buying this no matter what. Throbbing Gristle, the second annual report. And what's nice about this one too is that it also has an insert as well, but also lovely red vinyl. Yes. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more hunting today. I'm still feeling pretty ill and hoping to kind of stay a little reclusive so I can actually go to work for once. Last year's video was a lot of fun, especially having Wes with me. But yeah, there we go.